Hi, my name's Emma and I am mum of 2 children with special needs and disabilities, and I am co-founder of We Can Access, which aims to improve inclusion and accessibility for people with access needs, disabilities and their families. I wanted to share with you today a little story about going to the doctors and something that our local surgery did that was small but made a huge difference to our ability to access the service. My daughter, as you might have heard, has got autism, and taking her to the doctors can be quite an event. I get worried because I worry that she will have to wait a long time, whether or not she'll talk to the doctor, whether or not she'll let them examine her. And we have to do a lot of prep beforehand. My daughter needs to know exactly who we're going to see, why we're going to see them, what they're likely to do, what questions they might ask, and we have to prepare all of that in advance. So before we even get there, it can be quite stressful. And then getting there, I'm worried if the waiting room's too noisy, if there's too many people in it, if anyone's coughing nearby. All of those things can trigger Addie and make it very, very difficult for the doctor to speak to her and to examine her, more importantly. And I have to also decide how I'm going to deal with all of that. If she doesn't want to talk to the doctor, do I try bribing her? Well, it very rarely works. She's very stubborn. Do I try cajoling her, or do I get more stern and more strict with her, in which case we can end up with a complete meltdown that can last for several hours after the visit. So it's a very, very tricky balancing act, and usually I'm on edge, and this is just for a doctor's GP's visit. But what happened this time is that we were waiting in the waiting room, and Addie was starting to look at her watch. She does that. There was 1 minute past, she's late. 2 minutes past, the doctor's late. 5 minutes past, 20 minutes past, and she starts to get agitated. And what happened on this occasion is the receptionist noticed Addie getting agitated, and she got up and she came over to us and she said, "I'm really sorry, but the doctor's going to be delayed. Would we like to wait in a separate room?" Now, just that act helped so much. Addie, most importantly, Addie felt seen. She was pleased that they noticed that she wasn't comfortable. They were pleased that they offered her what she saw as special treatment, or just, to recognise that she might need somewhere quiet to sit. And it helped to calm her down. It helped her know what was going on. More importantly, she knew that the doctor was delayed. She knew she'd have to wait a bit longer. So it helped Addie. It certainly helped me, because it helped to calm her and reduce my stress levels, because I knew that somebody was watching and somebody else was there to support me. And also, of course, it helped avoid a meltdown in the waiting room, which obviously helped the surgery as well. Nothing big, something simple, not expensive or difficult to do, just them being aware and offering us a solution. I'm so pleased that we moved surgeries. I have to be honest. I'm thrilled to bits, and I let them know that we appreciated this. It did help us go in. Addie was able to see the doctor, and although she didn't want to talk directly, she was able to let the doctor examine her, and it was a very positive experience all round. I would love it if you could share with us some of your experiences in the comments below. Help us give doctors tips on what works for them, and also some of your other experiences, what not to do. That would be great to hear from you. Thanks very much for listening.